On to the next one. How many we have left? We did that, we did... This says we did all of them. Well, we missed the star. But besides that, we did everything. It's number 2 then. We're missing 1. Number 3 then? Where's number 3? Over there? Whoops. Ooh. I accidentally moved my mouse. Gives us the last one. And other shit. I don't remember what the red ones are for. Hey, good old MLA. Here's what I've been wondering. While you were off carrying out commandments, you suggested that consciousness is not part of the same world as ordinary physical things. That means you can't weigh it. You can't throw it around or cut it into pieces. This is my last resort. Damn it. It's completely beyond the laws of physics, right? I mean... kinda. It's neurons in the brain, right? But there's... As far... yeah, kinda. Good. Now the library is fairly consistent on the view of physical events, or caused by other physical events. If you move your legs, this is because of the interaction between your neurons and your nervous system. But if your consciousness is beyond laws of physics, how can happiness physically make you jump for joy? If consciousness is physical, why is it so unlike everything else? Let me put it in another way then. The law of conservation of energy is the foundation of modern physics. It states that the total energy in the universe never changes. Now compare a universe where you jump for joy and one where you decide not to. The former has more total energy in it because the energy for you to jump wasn't caused by something physical but your non-physical mind. But according to physics, that's impossible. I think that either you have to reconsider your position or deny the entirety of physics. Though be warned, if this place turns out to be built on physics, who knows what the ramifications of doubting it may be. I mean, physics will always... are physics real? I mean, will any conscious being across the universe find the same physics? Or is it just an interpretation of our worldview, what we call physics? Then we're back to where we started. Do you want to propose an alternate account? Sure. Fine, but I won't allow you to lead us around in circles on this for the rest of eternity. I will take your next answer, so take a moment to think about it. A complex functional system? Say the consciousness is some kind of functional system. Arrange bits of matter in the right order and out springs sentience. It's all very well on paper, but if that counts as what something does, as what it's made of, then couldn't you and I design a series of tin cans and strings that qualifies me conscious? No? What about a computer program? I suppose we build a perfect simulation of the brain, only it was made of transistors and neurons. Would that be conscious? Yeah. So what's the difference between a computer and the tin cans? We're both just man-made systems. There's a difference. What? Rearranging tin cans is never gonna give you a brain simulation. I mean, look at my hand, I'm clearly a computer, right? Good old-fashioned speciesism, is it? We're made of different stuff to that guy, so he doesn't feel the pain when you burn his house down. Still, you're going to have to do better grounds than that. Use that? Fucking tin cans, it's perfectly arranged. Try harder. You obviously don't really know what electricity is. I've got to mythologize it. If I ran 100 volts through the tin cans, would that satisfy you? Honestly, say something sensible or walk away. Fine, I guess there isn't one. Wow, you wanna just what a bizarre idea, I'll send you a notification. Seriously though, are the tides into ecosystem sentient as well? Any organized system qualifies? I don't know! Relief there are at least some restrictions on what you're
Do
prepared
not
to
think
believe.
I know not
Of
the
course.
deceiver slithering through the hidden words. His wisdom is hollow and born of despair.
I'm reading
Do
something.
not let him tangle you in his webs of delusion. Have faith in me, and his petty illusions will fall away like nightmares in the morning's
Of
light.
course, alternative accounts are also ridiculous, yet be forgiven by any reasonable observer for choosing the best of that bunch. How consciousness can be so intimidatingly familiar to you and yet so obscure, I just don't understand. That's human nature! Don't mind him, he's just worried that if you ask too many questions you'll start to see through his shtick. Stick with me and the sky will quite literally be the limit. At any rate, I'd like you to think a bit harder about all this and get back to me. I'm sure there's still progress to be made. The basic skeleton of the simulation is now running on all. It's not plugged into the AI system yet, but in theory everything is ready. I guess the next step is to test whether generated scenarios make sense. Or do we wait for the iteration module? The Spanish have a perfect right to rule these barbarians of the New World, who in humanity are as inferior to the Spanish as children are to adults, or women are to men. For there exists between the two as great as differences, I might even say, between apes and men. Compare then these gifts with those possessed by these half-men, in whom you will barely find the vestiges of humanity, who not only do not possess any learning at all, but are not even literate. Indeed human flesh. Therefore, if you wish to reduce them, I do not say to our domination, but to the servitude, a little less harsh, it will not be difficult for them to change their masters. And more Osiris. The first wisdom, the scribe said to the dying man, is that as the world is made of 5 elements, so is the soul of man. Know therefore that in this life you are heart and shadow and name, and also Ka and Ba. Without all these he would not be a living being but a thing. What is a man without a name, who cannot speak of himself? What is a man without a shadow, who is not anchored in the world? What is a man without a heart, who can neither feel nor think? What is a man without a Ka, who has no essence? What is a man without a Ba, who is not himself but like unformed clay? Therefore praise Osiris, the king of eternity, the lord of everlastingness, the eldest son of the womb of Nut, he who traverses millions of years in his existence. Your translator is clearly inserting his own belief into the text. Fucking MLA is starting to piss me off. We need the L first. Well, we don't need it first, I just want it first. Blown away. Because fans get it. Right, blue, blue. What's this to? Ah, fuck. Okay, got it. Got it. We just connect this to that and then get on it. It will give us a cube. The cube will make us be able to open this forever. Got it. Jeez, there's a red here. Where's the red? Explain this to me, gang. Where do I see red? I can't. At which point on this level is there a red source? Energy source. Like, am I just blind? I see the star. I can't see the source. Can I blow on it? Does that do it? Seriously. Yes. No thanks. Alright, let's go get more shit. Do Tetris blocks have names? Like specific names? Because I don't know them. Interesting. So I need to get rid of the red. Can I? Oh, jump, jump is space. Herp, herp. Can I do hardcore parkour? Is that the solution to this problem? Highly doubt so. Oh, I cannot crouch in this game. If I cannot crouch, then how will I ever even get that? I blow on it, okay. What do we have through here? So really we gotta find a way first to unhook the red one. Catch this fan. I suppose. Does that help me getting up there? Helps me in stopping that temporarily. And detaching that fan. Well, I guess for now we'll blow out the next cube. How would I even get in there? And we take this one out as well. And then we shall see what we can do with the fans. And 2 blocks. This fan, fucking strong as hell. Jesus. Can we play with this? Can we just make ourselves go round and round? Well, what if we do this? Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's fun. That's actually pretty fun. I have an idea, and once again, it is a bit of a weird one. But this game seems to operate on weird ideas. No! Oh, I reckon that might be doable. But then we wouldn't need the second cube. If I just place this in there. Second one. What the fuck? Okay. Can I just... Can I not, I guess? No, I didn't want to... Is that not doable? Doable. The only difference is I use the second block to put it here. I guess that made me faster. I shall attempt again. Oh wait, I would have done it. Let me... And ta-da! Amazing. Rather interesting puzzle, I must add. different than I expected. We've come a long way from the beginning. Oh, that's a lot of them. Theory displays some kind of preserve for human history. Trying to find answers will only bring pain. This guy's 10 times more help than you. Samsara, so show you. Who's Samsara? We're in some kind of incubator waiting to be hatched. If you knew how little you know, you wouldn't be exposing it here. Well, I know, fuck all. And MLA isn't helping with his dumb shit. Eagle's nest. Okay. Fans and cubes. Huh. Intriguing. And the place of my desire is back there. Indeed it is. But it's very undoubtful that if I place this and then run, that I can make it. If I jump after the block will not stop me, because that makes no sense. Oops, I got a cube in there. Oops. Oops. Ideally I was supposed to be the one that would have gone in there. Wait. Ah, that doesn't stop it long enough. Wait, is that the puzzle? No, it can't be. I mean, I'll try, but it's a dumbass. Oh wait, I forgot the one thing I was supposed to do. There's a second one in there, right? Yeah. So place this top of there. Go up here. We jump there. We block. We run through. We get. We win. Okay. I think those are all the puzzles again as well. Oh no, we're missing one. First time that happened. Sunshot. Okay. But don't forget, kids, don't stare into the sun for too long. Okay. Okay, let's try that, I suppose. No, place it there. Where does this lead me then? I see. Leaves me short one block. Oh. Not that difficult. I don't have to. I can just climb over here. No, place it in the right place, come on. These puzzles are easy, I wanna say. It's like as soon as you take like half a minute, if not less, to gather yourself, and then you're like, oh, well, the solution is obvious. That's everything. Besides the stars, which I have no clue how to get, because of the goddamn... Where's the fucking origin source? Alright, so the play button. Will I do this first try? Place your bets now. I say, obviously not. Yep. Close, but not quite.